Hey everyone! Welcome back to the English Learning Key podcast, your go-to place for improving your English while also improving your life. I'm Anna, and as always, I'm here with my wonderful co-host, David.
Hello, everyone. It's great to be back. I hope you're all having a fantastic day and ready for another meaningful conversation. Today, we're talking about something really powerful, something that can completely change the way you learn English and even the way you improve your life.
That's right. Today's topic is the 1% rule for learning English faster.
At first, it might sound simple, but this idea has helped millions of people improve skills, build habits, and achieve incredible results.
Exactly. And the best part is, you don't need to study for 5 hours a day to make progress.
In fact, sometimes trying to do too much can actually slow you down.
Instead, the secret is something much smaller and more manageable.
Improving just 1% every day.
Now, you might be thinking, only 1%? That sounds very small.
Yes, it does sound small, but when small improvements happen every day, something amazing begins to happen.
Those improvements start to compound.
Just like interest in a bank account.
Let's imagine something for a moment. If you improve by just 1% every single day for 1 year, the result is incredible.
After 1 year, you're not just a little better. You're about 37 times better than when you started.
That's the power of consistent improvement.
But here's the interesting part.
If you get just a little worse every day, maybe by 1%, the opposite happens.
Over time, your progress slowly disappears.
This idea teaches us something very important. Big success is usually the result of many small actions repeated consistently.
And this is especially true when learning a language like English.
Many learners believe they need huge motivation, long study sessions, or complicated methods.
But the truth is much simpler.
Small daily practice can completely transform your English.
Let's talk about a common problem many learners face.
They start with a lot of excitement.
Maybe they study for 3 or 4 hours in the first few days.
But then life gets busy.
They miss a day.
Then another day.
And slowly, the habit disappears.
This happens because the goal was too big. Exactly. When something feels too difficult, our brain naturally resists it.
But the 1% rule removes that pressure.
Instead of studying for hours, you focus on something small.
Something so easy that it feels impossible to skip.
For example, listening to English for 5 minutes.
Learning just 3 new words every day.
Reading one short paragraph.
Or speaking 1 sentence out loud.
These actions may seem tiny.
But when you repeat them every day, they build momentum.
And momentum is one of the most powerful forces in learning.
Let me share a simple example.
Imagine 2 people learning English.
The first person studies for 5 hours once a week.
The second person studies for just 15 minutes every day.
At first, the first person seems more dedicated.
But over time, the second person improves faster.
Why?
Because consistency trains the brain.
When you practice daily, your brain starts building stronger connections.
English becomes more familiar.
Words appear more easily.
And speaking starts to feel natural.
Now, let's connect this idea to habits.
Habits are automatic behaviors we repeat without thinking.
When something becomes a habit, it requires much less effort.
Think about brushing your teeth. You don't need motivation to do it.
You just do it automatically.
The same thing can happen with learning English.
If you practice a little every day, eventually it becomes part of your routine.
You stop asking, should I study today? Because studying simply becomes part of your day.
Now here's another interesting idea.
Small habits shape your identity.
For example, If you read English every day, even for 5 minutes,
You begin to see yourself as someone who reads English.
if you speak English every day,
You begin to see yourself as an English speaker.
this shift in identity is incredibly powerful.
Because when your identity changes, your behavior changes naturally.
You no longer feel like someone trying to learn English. You feel like someone who uses English.
Let's talk about some practical ways to apply the 1% rule.
First, start with something extremely small.
So small that it feels almost too easy.
For example, listening to English for 5 minutes.
Or learning 2 new words every day.
Another idea is shadowing.
That means listening to a sentence and repeating it immediately.
Even practicing this for 3 minutes daily can improve pronunciation.
Another great method is daily micro-speaking.
This means speaking English for 1 minute.
You could describe your day
Talk about what you're doing.
or explain something you learned.
1 minute may not sound like much,
But 1 minute every day becomes 7 minutes a week.
and more than 6 hours of speaking practice in a year.
Now imagine if that becomes 5 minutes per day.
Suddenly, you have more than 30 hours of speaking practice.
That's the power of small steps. Another useful habit is keeping a tiny English journal.
Write just 1 or 2 sentences daily.
For example, today I learned 3 new words.
Or, today I listened to an English podcast.
Over time, those sentences become paragraphs.
And paragraphs become full ideas.
This helps improve both vocabulary and confidence.
Now, let's talk about motivation.
Many learners believe they need motivation to start.
But in reality, action often comes before motivation.
When you take a small action, you feel progress.
That progress creates motivation,
Then, motivation encourages more action.
and the cycle continues.
This is why starting small is so important.
It removes resistance,
It builds confidence.
and it creates momentum.
Now let's talk about patience, because the 1% rule requires trust in the process.
In the beginning, progress might feel slow,
You might think, am I really improving?
but improvement is happening quietly.
Just like planting a seed, for days or weeks, you see nothing.
But beneath the soil, roots are growing.
Eventually, the plant appears.
Language learning works the same way.
One day, you suddenly understand a conversation.
Or you speak without translating.
Those moments are the result of many small efforts.
Now here's a challenge for everyone listening.
Choose one tiny English habit starting today.
Not tomorrow, today.
It could be listening to English for 5 minutes,
Learning 3 new words.
speaking 1 sentence.
Or writing 1 short line.
Keep doing that for 30 days.
After 1 month, you'll notice something surprising.
English will feel more natural,
Your confidence will increase.
and learning will feel easier.
That's the magic of the 1% rule.
Remember, you don't need to be perfect.
You just need to be consistent.
One small step today is better than a big plan that never begins.
Your future English skills are built by the actions you take today.
So start small
Stay consistent.
and trust the process.
And before we finish today's episode, we'd love to hear from you.
What is one tiny English habit you will start today to improve your English?
Tell us in the comments. We always enjoy reading your ideas.
And if you enjoyed today's episode, don't forget to subscribe and share it with someone who's learning English.
Let's keep learning, growing, and improving together.
See you next time on the English Learning Key podcast.